friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Liz. Today I want to talk about a topic that I'm sure a lot of us has faced over the past couple of years of our life, and that is losing friendship, long-term friendships, especially at the time that you need them the most. Very challenging times is when they choose to disappear for some odd reason. If this is something you faced or are facing in your life, stick around so we can talk a little bit more about it. All right, so let's face it. Losing a friend can be very, very painful, especially if that friend has been somebody that you've known your entire life. I know in my past, I've lost so many friends, especially when I needed them the most. I also wish a lot more people would talk about it and how normal it is to lose friends over the time span of your entire life. There are some people that are meant to be in your life for a certain season, for a moment, for a day, for years, whatever that may be, but there are people that will stay in your life and serve their purpose for whatever moment it is that they're meant to be in your life, and then they just disappear. Some are people that you just never expected to leave your life, but they just leave at the time that you most need them. There are different times that you would realize who's in your corner and who's not, and some of those times includes your time of success. If your friends notice that you're climbing higher than they are, you start to see them either purposely sabotage your friendship, talk bad about you, start to slowly deviate from you a little bit and not really invite you to stuff. You start to hear less from them, either because of their own insecurity or because they're just jealous. You would start to see a lot of people disappear from your life during your time of success. And the same goes for the time of trouble, the time that you are suffering. You will see that a lot of people are looking at you as if, I don't want to be associated with this. They will start to talk about you behind your back, very similar to when you are successful. They will just start to shun you. They'll smile on your face, but not really engage with you as much as they used to before. And that's also, like, all of these things are normal. It's not really a reflection on you, it's a reflection on them. There are some people that just decide, this doesn't serve me right now, so I have to let it go. And we can't be mad about that. Everyone has to put them first at some point in their lives and decide who is serving me right now. And as selfish as that sounds, like, we all do it. Who is serving me right now? Who isn't? Who is bringing me down? Who is lifting me up? We all go through those moments, but it's just so much worse when it happens to you, when your friends are deserting you. That happened to me when I was pregnant, where childhood friends just deserted me, either because they were told by their parents to stop being friends with me, or they themselves decided to stop being friends with me. And a lot of times it's because they looked at me as if I just was never gonna make it. They just viewed me as this useless girl that got pregnant at a young age, and she's probably never gonna be anything. So they did not want to associate themselves with me. They thought I was gonna be a failure. They said, nope, I don't want any part to do with it, and they just stopped talking to me. Also during that time, I gained good friends, and I also realized who was truly in my corner. People that I wasn't very close with before, I became closer with during that time, which was great. I'm still lifelong friends with those people that stuck around me during that time, and we have been growing together. So what a lot of people need to realize is that some friends are here only for a moment. Some friends are here only to serve some sort of purpose in your life, or no purpose at all. But I do believe that everyone that comes in your life serves a purpose one way or the other. We may not know it, we may not realize it right now, but maybe in the future we'll realize it. And that is okay. We have to be okay with the fact that you're gonna lose friends. You're gonna lose friends that you absolutely love, friends that has been there with you for a long time, friends, you know, you could be friends for 30 years, 40 years, and then all of a sudden things just go haywire and you just lose them, and that is okay. That is totally okay. We all do it too sometimes. We all evaluate. We should be evaluating our friend group, and I'm sure you've all heard of that saying that we are the sum total of our top 5 friends, which is very true. It can be people that are good influences or people that are bad influences. If we're hanging around with people that are not really great influences and are getting us in trouble, we're bound to do the same things that our friend group is doing. If you're hanging around people that are going to be encouraging and supporting you and are really striving to get their lives better, you're more amped for success if you stuck around those people. People back then viewed me as the person that was going to be hindering their progress, which I get, and I've forgiven them since, but I just wish I was better prepared for it to happen. It just came as a shock when it did happen. So I guess right now I am bringing it to your attention that it is okay that you are gonna lose friends, and it's okay for you to lose friends. What do you do during that time that you start to lose friends? you become fine with yourself. You build other relationship with others, people that are actually where you want to be or are striving to be where you want to be. You start being friends with those people and forget those that left you. Sometimes you can mend it, but other times it's far beyond repair, and that is okay. Don't stay stuck on just one friend for one reason or the other. If it's mendable, mend that relationship. But if it's not, move on. Take whatever lesson that you can take from that friendship and apply it to other friendships. How can you be a better friend to your future friends? What did I do wrong if that person did ever tell you what they did wrong? Or it really just sometimes it's not you, it's them, and we have to be okay with that. So let's all start by acknowledging that losing friends during times of struggle is a very common thing to happen. And I also want to state that the feelings and the sadness that arise from within you from this loss of a friend is completely valid. You are allowed to grieve the loss of this friendship just like you would grieve any other loss in your life. So how do we get through these turbulent emotions? First, we have to give ourselves permission to feel that sadness. We have to feel whatever anger, confusion, or sadness that we feel within us and tell ourselves that it's okay. I would recommend surrounding yourself at that point with positive influences with your friends, your family. If it is a really, really close friend or your only friend, maybe surround yourself with your family. And if you have no one at all, journal or start looking for friend groups around you. Get on Meetup or something, or get on Facebook and look for like a networking event that's going on. I've never really searched for an event on Facebook, but I know it exists. As we process our emotions, it's important to reflect on the value of authentic connection in our lives. True friendships are meant to be built on empathy. So while it's normal for you to mourn the loss of your friend, shift your focus on those that have been there for you, especially at your toughest time of struggle, and really evaluate yourself and how you've been a friend with them. Ask yourself questions like, have I even been a good friend? Really evaluate yourself first and how you are treating others around you. And then also ensure that you're communicating your expectations to your friends. Those that are still in your life, if any, just make sure you're communicating with them your expectations and make sure you are respecting everyone's boundaries and also ensure your boundaries are being respected. I think it all boils down to communication. A lot of people are just having a lot of strain in their relationship just due to simple communication, things that can be fixed with communication. Moving forward, ensure that you surround yourself with people that are really going to uplift you and support your growth. It's really, really important to only surround yourself with people that will support you and will validate your growth and help you with your growth. As we wrap up, I want to encourage you that there is beauty in growth and transformation. You have to embrace this period of change and trust that you are evolving into the person that you were meant to be. Well, thanks again for joining me as we explore the journey of losing friendships, especially at tough times. Remember that you're not alone and you have the strength within you to navigate this with grace and resilience. Thanks again for joining. Don't forget to click that like and subscribe button. See you guys next time.